It's recording in. It's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me in my life-changing journey as certified innovator. All right, so I'm just gonna start it. And hello everyone, I'm Premlata Silvaraj, certified innovator and a Y21 coach, ICT teacher at Korean Tamil School in Malaysia, GEG EPIC and SBS leader, and also the Lima influencer. I'm here to share you my journey before and after being an innovator, and how does this innovator tag has changed my life from a common ICT teacher in school, then literally open up to the world. So let's join me for the journey. And I just want to put a disclaimer earlier. I'm sorry if you guys found it right. Okay, so like a free bird without commitment, life after graduation, looking for a job and settle down. I never thought I'll be a teacher, and what I am for now, like the sayings, things happen for a reason, and I'm strongly believe in it. I joined as a primary school temporary teacher in 2010. Soon became an ICT teacher. I'm a patient. I'm so patient in technology, which brings me to explore things. As my routine goes same, one day I received an email from Google Malaysia. They invite me for the Google Design Day. Uh, I recall back the time where I stepped into the Google Office first time. Oh, it's really mesmerizing. Yeah, things begins from here. I was introduced to Google certificates. I was introduced to Google certification and Google Educator Group by Eileen and her team. I do met the Pixel team here, Google's partner at first. I was like a listener and I never decide for the next thing actually. I was called for a 2 days workshop from Google. This time, everything was FOC, free of charge, including my transportation, hospitality. And of course, I don't want to miss it. Since I'm from Penang State, which is a bit far from the Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, Google offered me a flight ticket, even though it's a business. It's not a business class. It's an economy, but I really felt like a VIP. And I think I should add a wink smiley here. We have been taught about the Google Apps for Education during the workshop. And at the end of the workshop, we are all presenting about the Google Apps. And they are the team who begins the journey with me. And I can say that it's really cool to recall back the memory with them. A month after Pixel organized the Go Educator Bootcamp, Pixel invite all of us to join 3 days bootcamp at Pixel office. And this was my first bootcamp, and we did the Google Basic exam. That was the first exam of mine with the Google. And of course, I passed with flying colors. And the next is these are the team, and where you can see we are holding the certificate with us. And after as this part, and I brought the Chromebook to my school kids, as my students won a national level competition organized by From Asia. That was a video creating competition, and I want to recall back Azima from Asia here. She is the one who suggested my school to be eligible in receiving Chromebook after looking at my involvement in technology and my commitment for the students. And I would like to convey my heartfelt appreciation to her. And Pixel Malaysia and also Google Singapore had a visit to my school. During we have implementation of Google Chromebook in my school. You can see the pictures here. In the middle of this time, Google announced that Google Teacher Academy Southeast Asia 2014, currently named as Innovator Academy, open up for applicants. I really have no idea on this, and I didn't bother actually. I should mention the name. Nani's Papa, I call him as a Papa here, as we are like a family. He's the one encouraged me to apply for the Teacher Academy. Soon I comes up with the idea to transform the transformation of the textbooks to the Chromebooks. I applied for GTA Southeast Asia 14 with this innovation idea. And with the God's grace, I was selected to attend I was qualified to attend the academy for 3 days in Manila, followed by GEG Global Summit. And yes, that proud moment when you got recognized outside of your country. Okay, and this is my certificates which is recognized me as a Google certified teacher and currently known as a Google certified innovator. And I should introduce my cohort. This is our cohort, Google Teacher Academy Southeast Asia 14. And I really had a wonderful time during the 3 days academy. I learned a lot of things, meeting new people, fellow innovators around the Southeast Asia, to share our knowledge and thoughts. And I can say this is the best turning point in my life, like the saying that commitment is that turning point in your life when you seize the moment after your destiny. All right, and as I say that I just start my occupation with as a temporary teacher, and I was at that time just enter as a permanent teacher, and actually I was like a 50-50. I was happy and I was not happy for qualified to attend the academy. I came from a middle class family, and I was about to enter the permanent job, no savings, and my salary is not enough to accommodate the transportation cost to Manila. At first, I denied, and of course, the family is always there to support me. And I would like to thank my auntie, Madam Pichai here. She's the one who funded me to go to the Manila. And I just wonder how would it be if I didn't join the academy and not an innovator now. And I say I really can't digest for now. Really, I don't know what to say that. Okay, and yeah, of course, I want to share the days I was in Manila. This picture took on the first day when we are step in Manila. This is a wonderful team I met where we like family. And here they are, the Innovator family, Nanis, Jessica, and Naomi. I should say that three of them keep on encouraging me to during the application of the GTA Southeast Asia 14 until I joined the academy. And even though until now I can say that even though we are different in culture, but we are the proud family. I do want to mention the good people I met during my journey: Stephen, Roxanne, and of course Gary, who's we are a good friend until now. And here are some of the pictures from GTA Southeast Asia. And I met Jessica here, one of the YA21 coach. She's my teammate. And I just want to say that the name of the group was based on the food, so that my group name was Fishball. All right. So, and she's Naomi, Kat Naomi. And they are from, these are pictures from the Google Educator Group Summit. And this is the proud moment when you representing your country and as a leader, as a Google Educator Group leader. And I should say this picture, this is the most loved picture as we all in our traditional attire. You can see the various cultures, dresses there from different countries. And I would like to I would like to share my journey after being a Google Educator Group leader and also a certified innovator. I start introducing Google Apps in education to my school teachers, and this is my first action plan as a Google certified teacher. As an innovator and also a GG leader, I start to explore for tech and education, mainly in 2D, innovation, robotics, and currently in STEM. I start join with like-minded people out there, and this is when I present about Google Apps at IOI Extend Google, which is organized by Penang Science Cluster that time. And this is my first online sharing, Edu on Air, organized by Google Malaysia. I share about 21st century in education, in teaching and learning in Malaysia. And I also joined the EdTech team to present in the Kuala Lumpur Summit, which is featuring Google for Education. And I would like to share this is the first photo walk in Malaysia. that I organized with Sarah from GEG Pilaticus. And it can be a history that it is a history actually. It's a history that we organized the very first photo walk under Google Map Maker. I would like to thank Eileen here, and she's the one helped me throughout the whole process, and so that I can receive the reply from the Google Map Maker, and also we received the T-shirts from the Google Map, and of course Stephen, he's the one guide me on in inaugurance of this Google Map Maker. And what my achievement, I received a certificate. I was qualified as one of the global, one of the receiver of the Global Women Awards in 2020. And I was also invited. I do invited as a presenter in a college, in a webinar organized by a college in India. And this is a seminar 3I Northern Zone organized by Google Malaysia. And this inauguration of my GEG, Google Educator Group, Seberang Perai Selatan. And this is the picture of the inaugural meetup. And I was recognized by Ministry of Education in Malaysia as a Delima influencer under DCTP program, the Delima Certified Training Program, where we're going to conduct the webinar, and we will encourage teachers to do the level 1, level 2 exam, and so go to the GCI and GCP. This is a joint venture with Google Malaysia. And this is the one of my the achievement which I never forget. And we are the champion under a competition, a multimedia competition under the Ministry of Education. And this is the proud moment when we received the prize from the Ministry of Education there. And this is where when I was invited by Frog Asia to become a facilitator for Penang K-Leaves. We call it as a knowledge leaves seminar. And this was when I was invited by Ministry of Education to join the coach group in the northern area, the northern region. This is about inquiry-based mathematics for education. And I've been the Google Classroom coach under the State Education Department. And this became my international webinar, a collaboration with the India, a college from India. And we made 3 months, I think around 12 weeks of webinars, these international webinars from our speakers from Malaysia. And this is one of the successful events I've done. And also with my partner, Mr. Ruben from Inspire. And this was the first GEG APEC weekend webinar which I started in Tamil language. And this is going to be the next partnership with Malaysian headmasters team, and also EduSpec and Ministry of Education. And this the current. We just did the GEG APEC weekend in July, and I would like to really thank Nathan and also Gary. And these two guys is really awesome and very helpful. And also Dr. Maniarsan, who is as a well-wisher for me. And these are my presenter, which I would like to thank them for all my organizing webinars, for all my webinars which I'm organizing under the GEG. And this is the achievement with my students that we joined a Plank Science cluster for Project Ignite. And the next is one of my student achievement in the national level and winning the Code Maven. She got the 3rd prize, and 3 of them received the consolation prizes. And this is about the robotics. We had entered the STEAM competition, and we have the bronze medal. for the robotics team competition. And this is about the NRC, the National Robotic Competition by Saspali. And we won the bronze medal too for this competition. And this is the for overall what we call that, this is the biggest event that we won as a champion. This is the state level competition, but the robotic and also the technology integration. So we did about the AR, you can see the augmented reality, and also the VR, the virtual reality here. And I would like to share about this competition also, that the most popular project that we won. And these are the rest of the competition. And of course, I would like to share about the Wire 21 coaches, that I'm one of the Wire 21 coach. And thank you, Andy and Christina, for this opportunity. And also my group, my teammates. All the best for you all, guys. And of course, I would like to introduce my family here and the pillar of my family. These are my pillar of the family. And of course, my colleagues and my well wishers, Miss Sarada and Tarini, and also my girls, and my friends, Mr. Vijay, Mohana, and of course, I would like to introduce these well wishers, that Kak Nomi and Kak Sasi and Dr. Bala, my lecturer, and last but not least, of course, my husband, my hubby, who is always there for me in any situations. And this is the road to PhD journey after this. And I would like to say that the ability to drive oneself to take initiative and action to pursue goals and complete tasks. It's an inner drive to take action, to create, and to achieve. So, in what pushes you to keep going on task, especially when you are pursuing because you want to and not because someone told you. And so, what I want to say is always motivate yourself, search for your dream, and that's all. My love, my life-changing journey as a certified innovator before and after the certified innovator. Thank you, everyone.